also holds a lot of special events there, like weddings. Really beautiful museum if you get the chance. What we're going to go into today is the Fern Canal, and this is going to take us over to Lake Virginia. Bamboo is not indigenous to Florida, but it certainly has made a home here. Coming up on the right over here, you're going to see some large bamboo. A lot of people will use it as a natural fencing on their property, for the simple fact that it's just too darn hard to get rid of. Has been called invasive. Coming up on the left is a yellow pine tree that actually made its maturity, one of the few in the city. It's about 150 years old.
Beautiful.
And if you look straight ahead, you'll see why now would not be the opportune time to stand up. Please watch ahead, folks.
That's cool. I like that.
You too? Big house too, as you can see. Coming up on the left is very well together. Founded right around the same time, the late 1800s. Therefore, it has remained an open campus. There is the boathouse for the Rollins College water ski team and their sailing team. Both of those teams compete nationally. They used it for a short time back in the 1920s to stuff the seats of their Model Ts. That was probably Ford's first. The canals are owned and maintained by the city of Winter Park. They do a nice job of keeping them clear and clean for us. They're actually starting a new dredging project coming up on Monday. Make them a little deeper for us. We're losing a little depth here. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was pretty famous back in the day. They put on like about earlier, it's right here on the left. Crash. Clear the canal for the few minutes it takes us to get through. Obviously, we do get a little traffic. Bit of traffic. Lake Osceola. Coming up is behind this double boathouse here is one of the oldest estates on the lakes. It's coming into view right now. It was built in 1897 by a Mr. Brewer from upstate New York as an escape from those harsh upstate New York winters. Story goes that to get Mrs. Brewer to relocate to this wilderness at the time, he built that as an exact duplicate of his home in Cortland, New York. It's an 8-bedroom.
Oh, look, they have a sitting area up there too. Look, on the other side. That's all fenced in right up to the house.
Over here on the right is a nice example of 1950s Bermuda-style architecture. James Gamble Rogers was a noted architect from Winter Park, and he designed this home for the owner so that they'd have a view of the lake from every room in the house. Those structures on top of the chimneys divert rainwater to a cistern that now we're going into today is the Venetian Canal. And this is going to take us over to Lake Virginia.
The little dog.
Coming up here on the right is a little banana tree. If you look up high, right here, there's a little bunch of bananas right here.
Oh, yeah, right there.
That's what we need in there, yeah. Banana.
And this is the Palmer Avenue Bridge, the oldest bridge of its part, built in 1924. Originally dredged for usage, and then again in the 1930s they were kind of fine-tuned into more what they are today under one of President Roosevelt. These boathouses along the right side of the canal here belong to the homes directly across the street over here on the right on Alabama Drive. Except this one. This is mine. These largely plants here on the left are called elephant ear.
Elephant.
The tree.
Langford, yes, that's it. That was the name of the old alpha. Some of the birds you might see around the lakes these days are bald eagles, osprey, great blue heron, egrets, red-tailed hawks, mingas. Been seeing them a lot lately. Oh, straight above us is an owl.
Oh yeah.
That is a barred owl.
Barred owl.
That is not animatronic. That's real wildlife fun. It's actually, we'll probably get a better view of them when we come back through the canal. What I think is the prettiest public park in the city is right here on the right. It's called the Kraft Azalea Garden.
Beautiful.
It's on it. The Alabama was built in 1921 and in its day was very popular with socialites, celebrities, artists, and writers. Margaret Mitchell, who wrote Gone with the Wind, was a frequent guest over there, as was another popular author of that day, Sinclair Lewis. Today, a family of osprey that live in that large nest at the top. I think there's some hatchlings up there, I'm not sure. So we're going to jump back into the Venetian Canal and head back over to Lake Osceola. Hurricane Ian dumped a crazy amount of water on Central Florida. We didn't get the wind that the Gulf Coast got, but we certainly got the rain. Our lakes were 2.5 feet above normal. Water was way over the sides of these canals, and we couldn't even come close to going under the bridges with the boats, so we were shut down for a few weeks till the water receded. As you Not really. Not many trees blew down in a hurricane. Not Thank you. That's all right. There have been many notable alumni of Rollins College over the years. One was Fred Rogers, star of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Historical point of interest on the tour is coming up ahead on the right. It's called the Winter Park Scenic Boat Tour. Continuously running since 1938.
Wow,
That's 33 BD. Before enjoyed it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day in Winter Park. It's a beautiful city. Lots to do up on Park Ave.